Well, there's apple pie bakers and crooked bookmakers and blondes and brunetters and birthday forgetters and chicken fry lovers and blue-eyed soul brothers and drinkers and boozers and winners and losers and elephant trainers and tireless campaigners and fixers and menders and paperclip benders and goers and stayers and pinochle players and handkerchief users and tissue abusers and interstate backers and wilderness hikers and joggers and addicts and handball fanatics and kissers and tellers and friends of the fellers and lovers and fighters and fingernail biters and mayonnaise dippers and miracle whippers and newspaper readers and drivers and speeders and overweight hookers and magazine lookers and people with answers and bottomless dancers and quivering flunkers and basketball dunkers and readers and thinkers and double scotch drinkers and soda straw manglers and bar napkin stranglers and teasers and criers and high rolling flyers and uncles and sisters and passive resistors and virtuous girlies and sillies and squirrelies and weirdos and sickies and $5 quickies and xylophone pickers and popsicle lickers and yawners and nappers and one handicappers and zippy old timers and lunatic rhymers. People are funny critters.
devil's coming up for you. I can't stop dogs of war.
See, my daddy told me one time, you show me somebody carries a big, dull knife, and I'll show you the laziest in the world. You know, if you ain't got time to sharpen a knife, or if you're too lazy to sharpen a knife, then you're too lazy. So I always carry a knife, and it's usually sharp. I carry my wallet in my boot. I've got 2 wallets, incoming and outgoing. This one here's got, credit cards, my business stuff. And then in the other one, that's the personal boot. It's always on the right. And, just a personal checkbook, address book and stuff, But I don't know. Thank God I don't wear anything but boots, or I'd be out of luck with these big things carrying them around. The pain hurts me. I don't like pain. But they say that they define it, a threshold of pain. Some people's is low, some is high, and evidently mine is high. I teamed up with a guy named David Dickerson. Brainy Dave, we called him. He busted beer bottles on his head. I used to put lighter fluid in my mouth. We could go into a bar, and I'd have a mouthful of lighter fluid and strike a match and look like a dragon. Shoot this stuff out about this far, and then Dickerson would bust, a couple of beer bottles on his head. And that was a neat trick. We was real, they used to call us to do parties and stuff, because we were big time. I took Charlie Waters over there one night to Rustler's, and he was asking Bear Creek, well, can you lay on the floor and spit on the ceiling? And the ceiling's like 11 foot over at Rustler's, this beer joint. And he said, yeah. And so, he laid down on the floor and spit on the ceiling, and I mean, everybody was clapping. It's like it was a great deal. It's like somebody clearing 19, 20 foot in a pole vault, I mean, here's a guy that spit 12 foot, 11 foot on the ceiling, on his back.